PM. Let's get it. Mark and Will. Yeah. Mark and Will. Yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to another great episode of the Mark and Will Show. And of course, you have your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's going on, my brother?
Nothing much. Monday, man. Woo, a lot of stuff happened today, but yeah, man, it's Monday, get that out the way. So, man, how was your day?
Yeah, you know me, I can't complain. Doing a lot of work as usual on off days, but that's about it. How was your day?
I know that's right. Same thing, man. End of the month, trying to get stuff done at work, all that kind of stuff that. Great weekend, man. I mean, it was plenty of sports all over the place.
Everywhere.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I got over my cold, so hey, that was perfect. Not feeling well, had a cold, but had the TV on, had the TVs on, watching the men's basketball tournament, the women's basketball tournament, the NIT, anything that was on. Tried my best to watch it, man. And I think I did a great job. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did. I think I'm really prepared. It's so funny. Like I told you, it's so funny when your team is out of it, so you ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that, so you can really grind and do that, especially on the men's side. So, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. And, we're going to get it rocking and rolling right now. And today, y'all know what today, Monday, poll day. Definitely poll day. So, get out there and vote for them youngsters. We got the softball and the baseball players of the week.
Yes, sir.
So, and the pitchers. So, the pitchers of the week and all that kind of stuff. So, make sure you guys go to Twitter account, you know what I'm saying, all that kind of stuff like that. Twitter and Facebook, and we'll show that a little bit in a midget. We definitely want to let you guys know, right off the bat, Mark and Will Show is no longer affiliated with evisionradio.com. Want to thank those guys for allowing us to have a platform, use their platform to get our stuff out. At this time, and Mark can chime in at any time, after I get finished. At this time, we just feel that it's in our best interest to go ahead and put our stuff out on our platforms because we got enough support on our platforms to touch anybody we want to. Our platforms are still growing, and, like I said, I want to thank you, Vision, for that chance. It's an experience that we won't ever forget, so we learned some stuff from that and actually picked up on some trickle the trades, stuff like that. So definitely want to thank them for their time, about a year and a half time. But like I said, we got the platforms now that, we feel like we can go ahead and continue to grow and prosper on our own. So, and like I said, we was doing it before with the vision. So it's just getting bigger and better. Anything you got to add, Mark? Go ahead.
Absolutely. No, I just appreciate them for giving us the opportunity, like you said, and now that we have grown and know what we need to do to make ourselves big and better, that's what we're gonna roll with and do. Like you said, we appreciate them for everything they did for us.
Yep. So, get out the way. Social media, like I said, at markandwillshow.com. That's Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. You don't stop. Instagram. We on YouTube. We on Facebook today. So, Twitch. Mark and Will Gaming on YouTube. We got the Mark and Will Gaming on the Facebook group page. So go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and follow that. Join it, like it, do what you got to do. Become a member. Like I said, the website, markandwillshow.com. Mark and Will Show's Facebook group page. That's where you can do a lot of the voting. Go ahead and check it out. That's banging. Without a doubt, it takes care of. That's all the way up now to over 3,800
Yes,
members.
sir.
Woo! Also,
Yes,
Twitter. We got over 5,000 followers on Twitter. So thank you guys on that. So like I said, just continue to grow and do what we got to do. So go ahead and vote for those kiddos, like we said earlier. So you know how it is. FNC was going to try to do something this past weekend, but like I said, I was under the weather, so we didn't do anything. So go ahead and get on FNC Fight Night Crew. That's the YouTube channel. Check that out. Check that Facebook page out too. Thank you for the support. That's a great show. Like I said,
absolutely.
It's not really sports related unless something big happened in sports to make us go ahead and take it. But all kinds of worldly stuff on there. Boom.
Yes, sir. I will be on tonight. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm playing. I got the oldest one with me tonight. He gonna be jumping on with me, whatever we decide to play. Like we said, this week is really gonna be rocking with this game and real heavy all week. Y'all stay tuned on Twitch and Facebook. I said Facebook, Twitch and YouTube this week. It's gonna be rocking really heavy this week. So please make sure y'all tune into that. Follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube.
I heard that. Y'all heard him. Do that. Go ahead and make it happen. I also want to go ahead and do a quick thing. Me and Mark will go ahead and discuss it probably after the show. Probably gonna do something different next week on vacation. So we'll come up with something. So most likely, if we can come up with it, but I don't know, man. Marcus will let you know, but probably won't be no polls next week. The following week there'll probably be some polls. But I got a vision that I want to do for next week anyway. So and I'll run it to Mark. So we'll definitely still be communicating with you guys.
Yeah,
even on the off week. So and probably Mark will probably go ahead and try to get some of the more game and stuff rolling with that too. So
yeah,
you know how that goes. NBA. Let's get into some NBA scores.
Hit y'all with some of these crazy NBAs. Sunday, March 26th, which was yesterday. The Hornets beat Dallas 110-104. What is going on over there? Chicago Bulls beat the Lakers with LeBron's return 118-108. Grizzlies still in the road since Ja came back, beat Atlanta 123-119. Boston just said ice Spurs 137-93. Cleveland still rocking, beat the Rockets 108-91. Magic beat the Nets 119-106. Toronto beat the Wizards 114-104. OKC beat Trailblazers 118-112. But last night, at least, Timberwolves beat Golden State Warriors 99-96. Blew a heck of a lead. Hit y'all with Monday, today, the 27th. You got games. You got games this old now. The Bucks is up on Detroit 55-48. Second quarter. Dallas is on again, beating Indiana 59-47. Knicks is up on the Rockets 36-33. First quarter just started. Then you got games great. Come on in a minute. Suns, Jazz, 76ers, Nuggets. Oh wow. Pelicans, Trailblazers. You got Timberwolves, Kings. Last but not least, now they still in LA. Bulls and Clippers.
Trying to go for that sweep. I heard him.
Yes,
what's up, D? How you doing, D? Real quick, let's go on and get into these standings and actually the top 10 teams. Stuff keeps changing. Changes all the time. Number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference is your Milwaukee Bucks. Are 1.5 lead over the Celtics, who's in second place. Third place is 76ers. Fourth place is the Cavs. Congratulations, doing their thing. Fifth is the Knicks. Mark Miller, your team is doing their thing this year. Sixth place, the Nets. 7 through 10, you got 7 Heat, 8 Hawks, 9 Raptors, 10 Bulls.
Yep.
It's real quick. Hats off to Jordan Ward, who had 25 points in the, third quarter? Second quarter, something like that. Broke a franchise record. Everybody know that Reggie Miller goes off, but he never had 25 in one quarter. Congratulations, Jordan.
Yeah.
You did your thing. Western Conference, we got the Nuggets doing their thing. First place. Second place, you got the Grizzlies. Third place, the Kings. My goodness. Fourth, Suns.
Yeah.
Fifth, Clippers. Sixth, Warriors.
Yes, sir.
Seven, you got the Timberwolves. Eight, Pelicans. Nine, LeBron James, the Lakers, is in the ninth place. Basically in a tie with the Thunder. So, hey, hats off to them with that. So, meaning that I am still amazed with the Grizzlies was able to rock and roll. And even though he came back.
Yes.
Oh, my God. And the Kings. And the Kings. I mean, man. This is going to be a good playoffs, man. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I just love to see what the West is going to look like once the playoffs really start. I think this is going to be great matchups in the West. First round.
Yeah. Right off the bat. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And then that playoff games, play-in games, tournament
games, yeah. They gravy. Hey, man.
I don't even like how they have them set up. Ball. Yeah, I don't even like how they got set up, though, man. That stuff is crazy. So, but I mean, it gets more people watching, get other little teams that normally wouldn't play an opportunity. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So, hey, because you got Dallas on the outside looking in, they done lost like 3 or 4 or 5 games in a row.
Exactly.
Utah Jazz is finally caught up with that Jazz.
Yeah.
Without Mr. Mitchell, he wasn't going to escape it forever. So, you know, they got you. They got you.
Exactly.
And in the East, they pretty much set, except for, you know, Pacers and West is the only one they can try to catch is the Bulls. And we saw, like you said, what the Bulls did with the Lakers. So, you know, they trying their best. So everybody trying to make it. Yeah. Point blank. Washington do too. You know, so, you know.
And in Chicago, I think if I'm mistaken, brother, I want to say it's only 5 games left. And they would in Chicago at least lose at least 2-3 more, and they gotta rock out Indiana.
Yeah, because it's 3.5 game lead. That's hard to overcome. They were 5-5 games. What is 82? Let me see. Did a quick math. See, they got 75. So 75. Like about 7 games apiece. But and then some of them got like the Clippers. I mean the Cavs already did 76 games. So this depends.
Exactly.
That's just a tall task. That's a tall task.
It is.
The hope for because you already know they probably think, well, they probably lose to the Lakers, the Clippers, and then it happened. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
That's ugly. That's
the fun part about the play-in game.
Right. You gonna see without a doubt. So hey, and that's how you make more money.
Absolutely.
That's how you make more money.
Yes.
Let me ask you this, though, real quick before we go to a different subject. No. If the 1 to 4 seed holds up in the West, you got the Grizzlies versus Kings. What you feel about that, man? Yeah, if it holds up,
if that holds up, that would truly and really be a good game because Sacramento, how they played this year is phenomenal. Without Ja, how the Grizzlies been playing, they came together as a team. That would be one hell of a matchup, bro.
Yeah, it will be.
Damn, you got me hyped about that one. I want to see that.
Yeah.
That would be a good one. But in the playoffs, we got to see what type of job we see, too. I want to see a playoff job. I want to see you really, if you're the superstar of that team, I want to see you take over. Put the team on your back. Because I think Fox got it in him to do it for the Kings. I think Fox could put Sacramento on his back.
To me, the thing about it is Fox may foul out. I don't think he can handle.
You don't think he'll water?
Not with Ja. Ja is different. I love Fox. Fox, I love his speed.
Checking Ja.
Well, whoever's checking was in trouble, right? Because you know who they putting on Fox. You know who they putting on Fox, Mr. Dillon. Yeah, they gonna try to beat him up. But the thing about it is though, you make Fox shoot. He can't shoot. You make him shoot. You make him shoot. But
I'm going to the rack.
I love Monk. I've been loving the new Monk
Oh
since she
yeah,
got
Monk.
basically out of Charlotte. I love that. I didn't understand why the Lakers got rid of him. Should have kept him. He balled real well last year. You should have kept him. But like you said, they more than Fox. They're more than Monk. They got all some other
Yeah,
pieces. It's
they got
real,
some
real
other
good.
pieces. Yeah,
I think it'd be a great matchup. But to me, I think that Memphis just plays better. They're a better defensive team than them. So and then like you said, playoffs is totally different. So we're gonna see. We're
yeah.
gonna see. Yeah, you ain't gonna score 180 to 170.
Oh no,
All that
that's because
silly
everybody's
stuff.
playing defense now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to step up. But I mean, hats off to them, man. Fox, I mean, dude, he's doing it. He is doing it, man. Him and Monk, dude, like you said a couple of weeks ago, man, hey, people fail to realize that's Kentucky backcourt,
Right,
doing their
they
thing,
used to
man.
each other.
Yeah, they know the ins and outs. And then you got
Right.
Trey Lyles, who
Yep.
played with Kentucky. I mean, there's so many Kentucky people on it. That one game, they had about 9 Kentucky players, bro.
All on the court.
All on the court, and I think only one of them won a championship.
Right.
Go figure.
AD.
That's
Exactly.
yeah. That's a whole different story. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
So that'll be good though. That'll be good. For real, for
Yeah.
real.
I like it.
Yeah, man. Let's go on and get into some basketball. We got some basketball right now. We got the women's basketball Elite Eight
Yeah.
games. You got Maryland,
Yep.
number 2 versus South Carolina. South Carolina's a 14.5-point favorite. You got the update on the score?
Yeah. South Carolina is up 40-32, and the third quarter just started.
Cool, cool. And the thing about it is South Carolina was trailing in the first quarter. So, I don't know
Yeah,
if
man.
Don Staley went ahead and did what she had to do, cussed them out or something. So
Yeah, brother.
when you
Yeah,
blink,
because
if you blink your eye, by the time this game is over, they probably win by 20.
right, because they up by 10 already.
They different breed, man. They different breed. I
They
mean, that's a star caliber team, man. And Don
yes.
Staley don't take that, man. She's a hell
Let
of
me
a
ask you
coach.
this real quick before we move on to the
Go
next
ahead.
game. Because I was talking to somebody about this. You know how Don, you're going to have a lot of kids going to want to go down there and play for her, right? And we was basically saying, like, is South Carolina going to become the new UConn as long as she's there at South Carolina?
I don't think it'll be another UConn. What UConn did, I don't think another team would do it. And the only reason why is it's only 13 scholarships. The
Yeah,
transfer
right.
the transfer portal is the new
It's different.
free agency.
Absolutely.
So you can go get your veteran player who is better than these young ladies or young men in these transfer portal
Mm-hmm.
and proven winners. The thing
Right.
about it is that she's going to be able to use that too, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's just spread out a little bit more than then. Like Tennessee was the first one. They rocked the world.
Mhm.
We know USC.
Yeah.
We know the other, brands and whatever.
Right.
But when UConn didn't go to the Elite Eight game, that was the first time in 15 years.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they
Yes.
always in it. I just don't think, and I think like she had, like I think it was a couple years ago, before COVID, she didn't win it. She didn't make it to there, so I say back in the day, before transfer portal, yes, because she could lock down any high school player,
Yeah.
period. But now that transfer is different. I don't think like I said, I don't think it's another UConn. But Miss Boston is a once in a lifetime player. Miss Leah Boston.
Yep.
She wouldn't
Yep.
got the transfer Cardoza from Syracuse, who was 6'7". Like Boston needed another help. Like she's 6'6", 6'5", got a 6'7", got another young lady on the bench who's 6'5", another one 6'6". Like she's got the size. What's the scary thing about South Carolina is that they're not really a great shooting team. And even when they
Right.
won it last year, they won on their defense. The scary thing is this, Mark. The question is this: what if Don Staley locks down some real shooters? That'll be the problem.
Okay.
That'll be the problem. Because she get the size, she get all that.
Yeah.
She
Absolutely. Right.
She coaches the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? That stuff like that. So, she's able to go into somebody's household and get whoever she wants. But if she gets some real shooters, then I'll be like, yeah.
You're right.
But I don't think it's gonna go to Boston. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna hurt them next year when she's gone. Cardoso, I don't know if she come back. Zion Cook, so she losing a lot of these they seniors. They've been there for 4 years, and that's gonna hurt. But she's not gonna go nowhere. She'll still go to the Final Four. They just won't be as dominant. Right. The UConn stuff, that was silly. And what he did is said, okay, Pat Summit, you did it for years, so I'm just gonna do what you did and get the best players. I mean, but hats off to Don. I mean, she rocks and roll, man, and I love she be stylish, man. She be stylish on there. If it's a jersey, a jogging suit, whatever, you can't mess with her. And she's serious, and she still works out, so she be killing them in practice.
Right.
She be killing them in practice. But yeah, man, hey, I tell you what, I think though it's better when it's this more than one dominant team. And yes,
absolutely,
yes, they are dominant. But you seeing other players make plays, you get to learn more. You get to see other people get their shine on, and that's what you're seeing now. It's gonna have to take somebody who can be lights out. That's all I gotta say. Because if you can't score against them, you ain't gonna beat them.
Right.
Without a doubt. Later on tonight, the next game you got Ohio State versus Virginia Tech. This should be a good one. Ohio State's the one who put out UConn.
Yep.
Pressed them to death. UConn was talking all that cash in the pre-games and leading up to the game, talking about, we're going to break that press and we're going to do, man, they had about like 12, 13 turnovers in the first quarter. You better leave them, and hats off to Ohio State coach because he used to be Xavier's coach. He's good friends with Jeff Walls, and I mean, them girls was tired, man. They couldn't do nothing, man. They couldn't do nothing. And the crazy thing is that Ohio State was like, man, nobody wanted to handle the ball, so we knew we had them.
Right.
Woo! So this game is going to be good.
When you said UConn team go down, you over like, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe that is time for somebody else. Some other teams to get their shine on now.
The
bully's down. The bully down.
Well,
go out there do it.
The crazy thing is he's got like the number 2, number 3 recruiting class. He ain't gone nowhere. That's the bad thing. Like you still gonna see this cat. And the crazy thing is this: if Paige Beckers was playing, they'd be in the Final Four. She's
still hurt.
She's like Boston. She's 1A. Nobody can mess with her. Everybody's talking about this girl who we ready to talk about who played Louisville. She ain't better than Beckers. Paige Beckers is that dog. And Caitlin is special, but Paige Becker, if you put a healthy Paige Becker on the team, man, they playing South Carolina for the championship. All day. So that's the thing about it. The past 2 years, he's been dealing with injuries.
Right.
And ain't nobody crying for him. Ain't nobody crying for them. That's for sure.
Not. No.
Because that's all they do is win. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's crying for them. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, Paige Becker should be back next year. So, yeah, man. I don't think we can burn him yet. But this game, real quick, this is going to be good. Yeah. Virginia Tech needs to stand up for the ACC. At least get one team in the Final Four. But I'm going to say this. Ohio State, man, is going to press the living daylight out of their senior point guard.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have more than one player that can handle that press because they do not stop. They go 24/7 at that jugular vein. So, should be a good one, guys. For real. Go ahead and tune it in. If you're a Kentucky fan, Louisville fan, the ladies are not in there. Go ahead and watch some good basketball. Big time. Right. It should be competitive without a doubt. So check that out.
Support it.
Yes. This game right here on my personal page, I called it a rock fight. Yesterday, Miami 42, LSU 54. Woo, like going to the dentist's office, man. I mean, it's pulling teeth big time, bro. I don't see none of it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I agree. I agree with you because watching this game, it was like, okay, here come Miami. Ah, dang, LSU up. Here come Miami. And then when you look at the score, you will sit here and be like, golly, they ain't put up no buckets. And
No
then the
buckets.
first 3-pointer didn't come in the fourth quarter
Right.
from either team. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So it was like, wow. You know what I'm
That was
saying? Like, that's
disgusting.
nut. Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you why it was.
Absolutely, brother.
I'm gonna tell you what was disgusting about it. You remember a couple of weeks, the Cavanaugh twins or whatever Cavallo twins for Miami got Miami trouble because they met with the booster and they had what they do? I don't know if they had to pay a fine. They had to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Now these are the ones who came from Fresno State or whatever out west. They got 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, TikTok, they don't stop. They doing all that stuff. And they really have had a great year. One sister's better than the other one. Both of them are good, legit. So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to, do a little something. I ain't saying they're going to get 20, 25 each, nothing like that. But I'm thinking somebody's going to knock down some threes.
Yeah, so I got shine. Yeah.
Kim Murphy said, I'm not having none of that.
Nothing.
I didn't even know they played yesterday. I mean, bro, they didn't, and for the backup, what I'm saying, Haley Cavander, 2 points.
Yeah. 2 points.
Her sister, Hannah, TikTok star with her sister, 0 points. One play 6 minutes, and the starter scored 29 minutes. 1 field goal, no 3 points, 4 rebounds. When I say dogs guard anybody, when you got that dog and you take it as a challenge, home slice, you ain't getting nothing. Cut her water, cut both of that water off. If I'm the booster, I'm gonna need some of them coins back.
I need all my money back.
Because check this out. Let me see. What she average, bro? She averaged, now the starting one, who is Haley, she actually averaged this year 12 points. 12 points
a game. Yep.
Come on, man. You only had 2. Let's see. And you might have had 16 if you could get off. Your sister averaged. Let me see. Well, your sister didn't do nothing. I don't know. She just came for the ride. She just came to support the TikTok theme, I guess. I mean, you didn't do nothing. I mean, goodness gracious. But that's okay. I mean, but the sister, the one who started, come on, bro. 2 points. This is your biggest game in your life. You ain't never been to Elite 8.
Right.
And never will go back. So, I hate to say that, but it is what it is. LSU said, Kim Market, they said, take him out the game. You know what it reminded me of real quick? Go ahead, bro. No, go ahead.
Also with this game, too, when that guard went out off that little injury that she did towards the end of the game, because she was the one getting that momentum, too, for them. Towards the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's, I'm stealing the ball, making stuff like that. When she went down, it was like everything got it. They just left the building.
What Mark is telling
LSU started getting going.
What Mark is talking about is Miss Roberts, and the crazy thing is this: the starters for Miami, Penadane, 2 points. Harden, that's the one who was the heart and soul of them. You know what I'm saying? That helped beat Indiana. 3 points. 3 points in 32 minutes. Williams, a guard, 3 points in 23 minutes. Roberts, 22 points. Cavander, 2 points. She was the only double-figure scorer. She had 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. The water was cut off. If you can't score, you got to do something like Angel Reese didn't have a good game, but she had 13 points and 18 rebounds. Come on, man. Come on.
Right.
Come on. Hey, man. Hey, Miami, though. But you know what? Great season. Nobody expected Miami to do what they did to get the Elite 8. So,
not at all.
Congratulations to them on that one. Last but not least, the game that pretty much 502 was tuned in. Well, most of us was tuned in. 97-83. Caitlin Clark decided she wanted to go ahead and pull out her Oscar Roberts with a triple double. Well, actually, I'm like Mark said, almost a quadruple double. Um,
Yeah.
hey, great win by Iowa. This is their first time going to the Final Four. I want to talk about them first. Caitlin, like I said, she's a cheat code because when you got that green light and you can throw it up from anywhere, and you got handles
Right.
enough to get around people, you got vision. You can pass it nonstop. It makes you a hard guard. I didn't agree with Jeff starting out on putting Nyla Harris on her, but I'm not Jeff. I know why he did it. He did it for the size, but you should have went ahead and started probably Morgan Jones. I understand Morgan had some defensive laps, but she was the only one who could keep up with her at 6'2".
Right.
You know, and let her earn her money. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, baby girl, we bought you from Florida State because you were athlete. You are very athletic, right? Go ahead. Didn't show up. She had 8 points. She can go to the bucket, but we need the defense. Jeff Wall's teams, since he's been here, has been known for defense. The defense has been lacking all year, and it showed up as ugly head in this game because Iowa was getting wide open jumpers because everybody was too busy concentrating on her. See, and that's why it goes back. If you have Morgan Jones play her and she really can play her, like play her that you ain't got to help out, then all these other people, you cannot let somebody go for 40 points and everybody else is still eating too. And still eating is not everybody's got 20, 30 points. Still eating is mean that if I got 40 points and I done hit Mark with 3 or 4 passes and he got 9 points off of 3 threes, he's eating. Then the next person got 2 threes and 4 threes. You can't do that. And because everybody was so keyed in on her and cheating, because that's what you taught in basketball. When somebody turns that corner, help defense, you slide. But the problem is Caitlin is an elite passer too. So you go ahead and do that. She know old girls in the corner or over this corner or behind her, dumps it down, throw it. She's elite level. She was the elite level player. She's an elite level player. She's been that since she got there. She actually is in the same class as Haley Van Lith. You know, they was both in the top 10, things like that. And Jeff Walls done coached her in the Olympics and stuff like that. So he's very familiar. But I think when you didn't have if you didn't have that one, everybody said put Mikasa Robinson is a true dog. Love her. But she would have found out because what makes Mikasa Robinson so tough is that she sticks her nose in there. So she's going to be physical. She's going to get in you. You can't. Caitlin's getting all the calls. You can't breathe on that girl. You can't breathe on her. And that was the thing. And she was going to rock and roll. And she did. But my thing is, like I was talking to Dre Day before the game, and I told him, I said, bro, you just, like, you can't let her, I said, she can't eat and everybody else eat. You got to, if she wants to get 50, okay, y'all, you know, we beat y'all 70 to 62. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever.
Right.
Who
Right.
cares?
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, the tell-all sign to me, though, brother, was in the beginning of the second half, Louisville cut that lead down. They was actually down at halftime 5 points. Louisville got into within 1 point early in the third quarter, like when it first started.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you go use the bathroom. I would have got a 7-point lead, 8-point lead. 2 3-pointers, a steal and stuff.
Yeah.
I said, I knew it was over then. I said because you got to capitalize on it and they couldn't. But hey, great year for Louisville, man. Great. Nobody expected them. Hell, once they went out of the top 25, and I never see this in the women's basketball because normally, if you're a traditional power or a power, have been a power for some years, you win a couple of games, you get back in the top 25. They kept Louisville out of there.
Right.
Out of there. You know, so, you know, and that's the whole thing. How you talked about South Carolina dominant and you know, when they do that. My whole thing is this.
Yeah.
I hope Jeff and them get back to getting some freshmen so you can develop them. You sprinkle in a transfer here or there, but you just never know because these transfers were good, but they wasn't Emily Angstler good. You know what I'm saying? She was a difference last year. She was playing defense, block, doing all kinds of steals. Well, you thought you were gonna get that same thing with Morgan, and it doesn't click with everybody. But I hope that he goes ahead and still, high level recruit, which he does, because you need that recruiting class to be tough. You lost 2 or 3 already. That to me, I think they probably, on the outside looking, I don't know. Jeff Wall was Hall of Fame coach. I'm Will Hall of Fame Will on the Hall of Fame show, Mark Will show. But I'll say this: you have to develop your talent on the bench, and I think a lot of those ladies did not play, and this type of generations, they gonna leave if they don't play. And we know that Jeff has probably already contacted some people in the portal right now. And and I hope they need to go. Yeah. They need to do it like they do the men. Like the men, everybody know when they go. We need to know when these young ladies has applied because hey, we're very interested in that too. We want to see who's available. But you're gonna have to do that, man. And you got to get guard play because let's be real. Haley needs help. Haley Van Lift needs help. She had a hell of a tournament. She's averaged over 20-something points. Olivia showed up last night. But Olivia's been inconsistent. Olivia needs to be there. Now, you may not get 20 and 14, but you can at least get 16 and 10. Night in and night out. You too talented not to. You know what I'm saying? But they need help. I mean, Haley needs help. And she needs them to be consistent. She needs Russell to be consistent. But you're gonna have to really hit that portal and hope that these young ladies that you got, and like I said, you lost quite a few to compete. Because if you put a Haley with a couple more scores, man, that means Haley's more dangerous.
I agree.
They played a triangle and 2 against Louisville. It's like, well, get little Carr, get Chris LaCar, and we get a Haley. Well, I ain't scoring. And that's what they did. They said, bro, we gonna throw junk defense on y'all too. Y'all can't score.
Right.
We're not gonna give up these jumpers, and he's got to get some scores. He's got to get not even just shooters. You gotta get some shooters, man. And that's one of the things with the women basketball you need. Yeah. You need some shooters because the floor is spread out. So you need that. And that's why these teams do what they do. That's why you got Iowa rock and roll. Iowa hit last night before we moved on, man. Iowa actually 16 3-pointers last night. They were 16 for 35, 45%. 45% on 3 points. Come on, man. I actually went to the free throw line 30 times, 23 for 30. Louisville, contrast, not bad. They was 8 for 22 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? But hell, you got outscored 8 more 3-pointers for Iowa. Free throw, Louisville was 15 for 18. Iowa made more than Louisville attempted. So, I mean, that's the games in a nutshell. You know, it is what it is. I saw the best tweet of the day by Coach Watson when he says, ESPN breaking news, Caitlin goes to the bathroom. Because everything she did, they was, goodness. All that stuff. I spend a lot of time on that, so let's go on and go to the men's basketball. We had the Final Four real quick. This right here, if you had these teams making it to the Final Four, you actually are lying.
Absolutely.
I can maybe see if you was but we'll get to that. Florida Atlantic, 79, Kansas State, 76. Great game, bar none. Noel just couldn't do it. He tried though. He tried.
You know what's so crazy?
30 points.
Noel, he tried. He absolutely did, right? But at certain possessions, I felt like just me being me, I felt like he should have took over the game instead of passing the ball on certain possessions.
Well, that last possession definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I feel like too the Johnson cat. I've been watching him all tournament. That's been his little number 2 guy. He gets in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's points gone from our fur because he had to come out early in the first half.
Right.
and then he had to sit out a little bit in the second half too. So I ain't gonna
Right.
take nothing from Florida Atlantic though, but still, I mean, when you miss your guy who can put up points too, that hurts.
Yeah. And the thing about it, I think really this is the crazy thing. People don't realize that Johnson basically was he's their leading scorer.
Yeah,
Noel, both of them, and this is also good. Both of them are third team All Americans. People are lucky to get one. Even they may
right.
have a first team, but nobody else. Both of them was third team. Johnson had a tough. The thing about it is, guys, it is hard to win 35 games.
You're right.
Florida Atlantic is 35-3.
Yes.
They only have one senior. The senior hit all those free throws on the end at the end of the game. Kansas State was a flawed team that got hot, 26-10. Noel was playing at an elite level. Johnson was solid. Johnson was in foul trouble, like Mark said. But Florida Atlantic had some dogs.
Yes.
They wasn't scared. Man, you can't win 35 games and not have no dogs on your team, bro. The thing about it is you just don't know about them, right? These dudes was doing their thing and they solid. Gold, the center, 14 points, 13 rebounds. Martin, 17 points. Davis, 13 points. Greenlee, 16 points. The bench was rocking. I mean, dude, Kansas State was like, oh man, they just as deep as us.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
and I'm with you, Mark. I think Noel, I bet he had nightmares when he passed it to his high school or his running mate in New York, who couldn't get the shot off. He should have just kept the ball and then went to the hole, try to get a foul, or pull up and shoot up one of them deep threes that he'd been shooting all tournament.
And he's hitting them.
Yeah,
that's the thing. He's hitting them. I'm like, bro, stop passing the ball. I understand you won't get your look. You might want to break the record you already did. You want to get the 20th. Bump that. It's for the marbles right here. You're trying to get to the Final Four.
Yeah.
He got to take over. But he had a heck of a tournament, though.
He did.
You got to get head out to him.
30-12.
Heck of a tournament, man. Yeah, man.
30-12. He rocked and rolled. And, you got to go back to New York. And the thing about it is that I don't care who you are, there's probably looking at Florida Atlantic like, we got them. We done beat West Virginia, we done beat Kentucky, we done beat Florida Atlantic said, okay.
I'm going to tell you this real quick. The play that got me when I said Florida Atlantic was serious at the beginning of the game when that young boy came through that lane and dunked on dude from Kansas State. I said, you know what? They ain't scared. Said they ain't
Posterize him. Posterize him. He said, we like, dude, we can get up too. Yeah, that was nasty. That was a message sent like we ain't going nowhere. Let's roll. And they did. Goodness gracious. Man. That was ugly. That was truly ugly. Congratulations.
Yes.
FAU, first time ever.
Absolutely.
Woo! UConn 82, Gonzaga 54. I will say this, because I know you got that Gonzaga in you. I will say this. UConn has probably had the most impressive wins. Not wins. And if you've never seen UConn play, shame on you. These dudes are legit and scary. They took Gonzaga in the woodshed. Just beat them up. They did the same thing to Arkansas, who was a hot team. Everybody's like, even I was like, man, woo. UConn said we're not having none of that. Gonzaga was not in this game. When they could hit a jump shot, but Hawkins, man, he got to be the best. He looked like an NBA player on there. He ain't but a sophomore. I said, Lord, what is going on? Am I seeing UConn? And the crazy thing is, Louisville assistant coach Willard is on that staff. So you see Bill Murray. And I would say they have been the most dominant team I've seen in the tournament. As of right now.
Most
As of right now.
definitely. Them guys is good. I'm gonna say this: when you go back and you look at since the tournament started, UConn. I mean, you had Grand Canyon 82-70, TCU 84-81, UCLA 79-76. So all these games that they play through the tournament ain't like it's been like, oh my God, great wins. It's always have been like a dogfight or whatever. But UConn, I'm gonna say this, y'all messed up getting my dang on TV from work. Jesus Christ. Y'all screwed me, baby. Y'all got me.
Real quick. You said UConn, you mean UCLA. I mean, you mean Gonzaga. Gonzaga.
Well, Gonzaga, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
whoo,
yeah.
Jesus. UConn, I take my head out to him because actually looking at that game, UConn is a complete team. That is a complete team that play on both ends of the floor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it was like, okay, Timmy, it's time for you to go ahead and leave. Go overseas, do something. You just can't be staying there no more longer now. I
And he
get
and
this
he
on
can and he
Florida.
can still come back, and that's a scary thing
Yeah,
because
that's
of COVID.
crazy.
Yeah, that COVID, man. That COVID letting everybody play 5 years at least if you want to. But if you want to make money, you need to go ahead and leave. So, like
Oh, you gotta go.
like somebody else up the road. Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
And the crazy thing about it, when you look at the what they call it, statistics
yeah,
with UConn, anytime they done made it to the final four of the boys, they ain't lost.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
They won the whole thing.
They look like they trying to get their fourth one. Like they
And
trying to
they
get their
ain't been
fourth
there since
one.
what, 14?
Yeah, that's not that far when you think about it. That's not that far. You know what I'm saying? That's still in 2014, right? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
and the scary thing is this. This is the scary thing. UConn got like 8 losses, but they hot at the right moment. They lost to
At
Marquette
the
in their
right
championship game,
moment.
but
Yep.
in the NCAA tournament, UConn 87, Iona 63. Put Ricky P up out of that. UConn 70, St. Mary's 55. That's a team that's in Gonzaga's conference.
Yep.
UConn 88, Arkansas 65, and it wasn't even that close. Then you follow
At
up with
all.
a beat down of Mark Few, who's probably never going to win a championship. This is a golden opportunity for him. Golden opportunity. Wasn't no dominant
It
team,
was.
but that UConn, man, it hits different, bro. It hits different. It hits real
Yes,
different.
yes, yes. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And like Mark said, bro, they don't lose. That's the scary thing. That's the scary thing. Creighton 56, San Diego State 57. This game was at the Ville, at the Yum
Hmm.
Center. And this was a wild ending because a guy got fouled. You know everybody be cheating when people be shooting, be touching them, guiding them, hitting their hands
Ah,
on their
yeah.
hips or stomach. Dude got caught doing that. And because it was 56 out, but you fouled, and I have no problem with it because if that was going to be a foul at the beginning of the game, it's a foul at the end of the game. You can't touch him.
Exactly.
You can't put your hands on him like that. So, hey, this was another rock fight. Two teams who couldn't hit nothing at first, but it was still entertaining. You know what I'm saying? They was going
Yeah,
back and
absolutely.
forth.
Yeah.
Creighton came back because the dude threw a pass that was earned and dude scored. The thing about it is, we had two brothers playing against each other. San Diego State versus Creighton. It was two brothers that somebody was going to the Final Four. Man, I can't even look at you, dude. If you my brother and
Ah, nah, we can't even talk about it much.
well, I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Hey, I'm crushed.
I'm
I'm
hurt.
crushed.
But you know, this was a good game. The crowd did a thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came to show the city of Louisville love. City of Louisville showed them love. You
Yeah.
know, think about it, these are two teams everybody's heard about. Creighton, pretty much San Diego State. You heard about Fisher, who used to be head coach in Michigan and stuff like that. They finally are going to the Final Four, first time ever. We'll see what's going down. Last but not least, this was the two football schools. Somebody
Yeah.
had to do
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Miami 88, Texas 81, and Texas, goodness gracious, you had the bag and you lost
You had
the
it.
bag.
They fumbled. They fumbled. They fumbled bad too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
They fumbled.
Yeah.
I
Leading the
guess
whole
Miami was
game.
like, oh, Miami said, "Hold on, we got a little more dog left in us.
Yeah.
We got a
Yeah.
little more dog left in us." Came back and win, but when you look at the stats, Miami's whole starting five was in double figures.
like the whole year.
whole start five,
Yep.
double figures. And then when you go down to Texas, even when you look at the game, it was like, okay, you only got two, and then the two was like you saw that coming from them anyway.
Right, right. That was easy. But you had one off the
Right.
bench too. You had one off the bench too.
Yeah, you got one on the bench too. Yeah, 15. Yeah. But Miami had a lot of, they had dog left in them. They had a
Yeah.
fight left in them. They came back and they showed it.
Hey, coach Lauriega, man, that coach is a monster,
Yeah.
man. He's the one who took George Mason. He's the one that actually gifted us Luke Hancock when Luke left. Thank you, coach. Taking another team
Right.
to the Final Four. And the crazy thing is this: people, if you underestimate guard play, each one of these teams got to this level of the tournament, or this distance of the tournament, because they guard play. Miami's guard
Yes.
play has been elite all year. Texas guard play has been elite all year. Texas got theirs, and Miami. Miami got theirs. Both of them got through the transfer portal. I mean, Wong's been with Miami forever, it seems like. But
Hmm.
Pack, stuff like that. And Texas, you end up getting Hunter, Carr, they all transfer portal type people. So you can't win with that, and it's free agency. But like Mark said, they didn't fold. You had to really knock them out, and they did not
Yes.
do that. And Miami's going to be dangerous because that guard play is elite. They got one
Elite.
big Omer who gets 11 and 9. That's what he does. But everybody else can score at will. They are a scoring machine. So then this is the thing. Off the bat, next Saturday, Miami
Hmm.
versus UConn.
Right.
That's gonna be the second game.
I bet.
It's crazy. That's gonna be
There you go.
crazy.
Let's go.
And the thing about it is, Miami has to score because they're not an elite
Yeah,
defense.
against
They're not
them.
they're not an elite defensive team. So they're gonna have to make
Right.
it a high scoring game. They can rock and roll, do that. If they get it up, they can't score. It's gonna be night night. It's gonna be night night.
Problem.
But it's
Bye-bye.
gonna be, it should be a good game though. Should be a good game on
Right.
that one. And speaking of that, congratulations. They finally hired an interim coach, Rodney Terry from
Right.
Texas. He deserved
Good.
it. Come on, man. Elite Eight. He stepped in, took care of business on that. Uh, Tar Heels, Caleb Love in the transfer portal. Keep your eyes on this, Louisville fans. Keep your eyes on this. This is also the one who supposedly got into it with his teammate because of taking somebody's girlfriend. Right. Kentucky point guard Willer enters the transfer portal. Um, Not shocked because Kentucky got all these guards coming in. He got somebody's going to get a nice point guard. He just got to stay healthy. You guys know how we do. We definitely gonna rock and roll with this because NFL bangs, bangs,
Yeah.
bang, and we got one for you. But first, let's go ahead and talk about this other shenanigans. I ain't gonna say shenanigans, but it is what it is. Panthers, they land a former Lions receiver chart. The Panthers is loading up on a whole bunch of second, and third quality receiver. uh,
Oh, shoot.
Congratulations.
Right. That's
I
all you
mean,
gotta say. That's
right?
it.
Congratulations. I mean, Thielen is like
Ah, well,
everybody wanted me. Ain't nobody want you like that, bro.
right.
You washed up, bro. For real, for real. And Shark ain't done nothing since the been in the league. He was solid
That's
with
crazy.
with
That's crazy.
no, with Jacksonville or whatever he was with, but
Yeah.
he ain't like that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's all you got to say.
Still got to get a quarterback, right?
Yeah, Cam Newton on the way back.
Oh Lord, jeez. Seahawks, congratulations. The Hall of Famer
Yeah.
went back probably because that was his best offer as far as financially, and he's probably going to retire.
Absolutely right.
And he's probably going to retire after this year too because I don't know. I mean, he looked like he played 20 more years, but I don't know.
I don't get it. Like, I thought you got your money, but now it's like you still want the money. So I guess it's different from different players. I just want to keep getting the money, not the rings. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's what it is.
Yeah, probably because he's and thing about it is being that he's a linebacker, his payday ain't big like everybody, and plus he's already got a championship, right? So I'm thinking this move is for the money, but also I think he's about to retire. That's what I'm thinking.
Uh,
That's what I'm
Flip back
thinking.
there, you might as well retire.
Yeah, I mean,
Ain't really
y'all,
nothing there.
man, nephew don't want to hear that. Gino, we trust. Mr. Lynch, the GM, says Purdy earned the right to start. And he does. As long as he's healthy, he has. But you ain't got nobody else. Trey Lance is the next man up. Of course you're going to go with Purdy over Lance.
He absolutely deserved the chance. We want to see him from game one throughout with the game team.
Yes, sir.
That's what we want
Yes,
to
sir.
see. So
Year
heck
two.
yeah, he deserved it. He
Year
deserved it.
two. Year
Let's see how
two.
good he really is.
Right. Right. Year two, when everybody know your throws, where you're good in and
Hey,
where you're
we're
not.
gonna see it.
It's totally
Right.
different. But I will say this: he is with a great-minded coach, so he's
Offense
going, baby.
coordinator.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. He knows his stuff. Come on, y'all. Let's get into it. Ravens.
Mm.
Lamar wants out. Supposedly, what was it, March the 2nd?
Yep. Second.
He let the organization know that he wants to be traded.
Traded.
3 days later, I think that's when 3 or 5 days later, that's when they franchise tagged him. Not the exclusive, the baby tag, where they can go ahead and match the offer and get a
Yeah.
first round. Was it 2 first round picks for him? Stuff
Yep.
like that. So
Yes.
yeah, so they went ahead and did it. They planned it, which is okay. But Lamar said he's done. He don't feel that they respect him enough to pay him
Appreciate it.
what he deserves. And he's like, I want to be gone. I'm done. He got onto social media today and let everybody know out of his mouth what was going on, what he was feeling, how he loved the fans and still want to comment, be with them and all that kind of stuff like that. This is nothing new. Mark and I have been talking about this, but it's good to see that he's transferring. He's like, look, this is what really went down. What's going on? Mark, take your Steelers hat off. And we don't want to see them with glee. We don't want to see you happy, joy. But we need the Mark and Will version, the media version. What is your
Okay.
thoughts on this? Besides being
Me
happy.
personally, if I'm Lamar and I don't get the trade, I might as well just go ahead and sit out the whole year. Because why sign it? Why sign that tender? And if nobody's gonna give him an offer, like no other team, because that's what it seemed like. What it's about now. So trade him, then he go with contract talks with somebody else. But to me, I think Baltimore done lost their mind. This guy's an MVP. He only made y'all better every year. He had to deal with the tools that y'all gave him. He had to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all didn't really want to give him no receivers there in Baltimore when he was there. We all know Lamar could throw the ball, but y'all wanted him to run it. So everybody used to Lamar being a running quarterback. But I just want him to go somewhere and be happy to where he can get the offense that he want, the money that he want, because he deserve it. He deserved that money. But also, too, I'm glad he's at my division once he do leave. I love you, Lamar. Mark Will Show, baby.
Yep. The crazy thing is that how can you as a franchise and actually rebounded, right? When they went back to Baltimore, had a great run. They were struggling, but they have proved legitimate franchise. They got champ Super Bowls. They all
Yeah.
this Hall of
Yeah.
Fame players, all this. You had a player that within his first 5 years was an MVP. MVP
MVP.
in a running
MVP.
out in a running offense, right? Like you put him back in college, which really in college he was a passing quarterback that could run. Bobby Petrino had him throwing the ball. I'm not saying he's the most accurate. We seen him miss. We seen him missing passes, all that kind of stuff. but at least give that man a chance. But no, you geared it up where you changed your whole offensive philosophy around Lamar Jackson and running.
Exactly.
Tight end
Exactly.
dumps and tight end drags and all this kind of stuff. Tight end's best friend. You drafted 2 or 3 tight ends a year type stuff to make sure that he was getting his stuff, his looks, all kinds of stuff. Like you changed the whole philosophy for this guy. And then when he said pay me on the
It's
extension
a
front,
problem.
it's a
Yes.
problem. That right there. So basically, you ready to set your franchise back 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Because as Rick Pitino be saying, Lamar Jackson ain't walking back through them doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, like
Yeah.
ain't nobody coming
Absolutely.
through them doors, right? At all. Like, there's not a Lamar Jackson in the draft. You may think it is. It's not. Lamar Jackson is once in a lifetime athlete, quarterback.
Yes, he is.
Period. Winner. He's a winner. He's a winner. I don't care how you say it. Yes, he's not the best thrower. We understand it. We understand it. But he has the best winner percentage besides, I think it's Patrick Mahomes or Aaron Rodgers. Somebody else is up or high with him. I think he's over there.
Yeah.
But
He's
he's
he's like
proven.
he's there.
He's a
Yes.
proven winner. And you and the people of Baltimore, this is my whole thing for this, man. I'm keeping it 100. I feel so sorry for Baltimore, the fans, because they had somebody who they related to, somebody who looked
Yep.
like them. Baltimore is a predominantly black city. They love Lamar.
Hmm.
And if you
Absolutely
if you
do.
go on
They
Twitter,
do.
if you go on Twitter, they ain't burning his jerseys. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh
Nobody is.
my gosh, we can't believe we doing this. Like, dude, what are
Right.
y'all? What did y'all think, man? What's going on right there? Good luck because you ain't gonna replace. You can't replace him, bro. You can say, oh, well, you
No, you
go.
can't replace.
Who you getting? Who you gonna get?
You can't replace that.
And you draft in the what 20s or something?
Right.
You ain't getting no good quarterback. You're not getting this year's quarterback, bro. But I'm gonna tell you what, Lamar don't suit up for y'all because Mark and I talked about this last week, and I agree with Mark. I would not play for them, even if I don't get traded. I'll sit out. I'm gonna live off my endorsements. That's okay. And I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm sorry. So
Exactly.
you can send me somewhere else, and if you send me to a crappy team, I'm gonna let them know I'm not signing with you either.
Exactly.
See, nobody got mad when Eli Manning did it. It's okay when they do it.
Oh boy.
You see what I'm saying? It's
Gotcha.
okay when they do it. Eli Manning and the Mannings dictated where they was going. Like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. So Lamar, hold
Yeah.
true to yourself, brother. If they try to ship you to
Mm.
some crappy, I'm not playing with you. Yeah, you can send me, but I'm only gonna play 1 year, if that. So
Mm.
go ahead and get control of your stuff. People think, oh, it's funny. His mama's an agent, and then like all that. Only thing I hated is that if he did have an agent, a legitimate agent, a
Right.
certified agent, let's say certified agent. I ain't gonna say legitimate because his mother could be illegitimate. A certified agent, he could have already been making endorsements that he could have already said that on these foods.
Exactly.
When you see Jimmy G doing Subway commercials, come on.
What you said.
Shit, get the Mark and Wheeler Subway. Hell,
What you said.
just as many people know us as Jimmy G. His weak butt. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's what he missed out. That's what he really missed out on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so, hey,
That's it.
God bless you. Hold true to your guns, baby. Hold true to your guns. Don't let them do nothing. Speaking of hold true to your guns, I guess the Jets is trying to willing to wait for Aaron. Lamar not an option. While we was doing the show, we found out that willing to wait came from the coach.
Yep.
The GM said that they done reached out to Mr. Rogers, and Mr. Rogers ain't returned no calls. But yet, you
Oh.
gonna say Lamar's not an option? See, like, play yourself, fool. Because go ahead, Aaron will give you a couple years. Lamar can give you
That's
at
it.
least. Lamar can give you at least 8.
Exactly. That's on them. I don't get it. Aaron Rodgers got them cuffed, and like I told bruh before the show started, I honestly believe that Aaron Rodgers will be in somewhere else. If they don't land another big name, Aaron Rodgers ain't going to New York.
And the backstory behind it also is because we also found out that the Packers wants a first round pick for Mr. Hall of Famer, and the
Yep,
Jets only want to give up a two.
crazy.
It
I ain't
is
giving
what it
up.
is.
That's I don't know, man. That's go get the young boy.
And then you already done messed up your relationship with Luke Wilson. He
Yes,
can't come back from that. I don't even know why he's still on the
right.
team. Maybe you say, well, you know what, we bring him in and you'll learn from him. I already said he don't want to teach nobody. You know what I'm
Nobody.
saying? He's like, man, love, you drafted love, you hurt my feelings, go somewhere else, whatever. But we did
Crazy.
find a team that said, hey, we willing to consider trading for Lamar and everybody else. Everything's on the table. Because, first of all, the Colts is used to having quarterbacks, champion quarterbacks. Let's keep it 100.
Right.
And Ursay knows that, hey, I need these butts in the stands. I want a chance to at least compete. And he's not
Yeah.
shooting down nothing. When you have all that silly stuff, when you're a team that needs somebody like the Jets, you want to take a 40-year-old man over a 27, 6-year man? Come on, bro. Stupid. Coach, do your
Crazy.
thing, man. Do your thing, Coach.
Right. I go get him
Today. Like, hey,
yesterday.
bro, come on. What
Yesterday.
we get? Well, you can't wear that number 8. I don't think. But we can put you in something else. We'll do whatever we gotta do for you. Whatever we gotta do, brother. We'll make it
We can do
happen.
hey, whatever you need.
And you be close to Louisville. You know what I'm saying? Your
Whatever
second
you need.
home, whatever, brother. You can do whatever you want, whatever you need, baby. We got you.
Who you want here?
And fly
Who you
Kodak,
want?
bring Kodak Black here. Bring it, bring Kodak, baby.
You can
Bring
perform
Kodak.
anytime here at
Yeah,
Gillette Stadium.
yeah. Come on, baby. Let's roll. Speaking of
Him
Gillette,
and Taylor. Oh, that's a heck of a backfield. Oh, that's nice.
speaking of Gillette, the other Gillette, the Patriots, they said that Meek Mills. Now this is crazy. Meek Mills has chimed in with the owner of the Patriots since they buddies, right? Go figure. Phillies fan is die hard with
Yeah.
my man for the owner for the Patriots. He said he done reached out to him. Now this is the owner. So that Meek Mills reached out to him saying that go ahead and get Lamar Jackson. He wants to be a Patriot.
Wow.
You need to be worried about your own stuff for number one.
That too.
Um,
Lamar
I'm
don't need
saying
no
this for
rappers, no
every.
Santa.
I'm saying this for every NFL fan that's also a Lamar Jackson fan, that's a Louisville fan. Now, we had one dude that balled out for the Patriots, Deion Branch. That's good. But they still the most hated team in the NFL. We know
Absolutely.
everybody hates Dallas. A lot of people don't like Pittsburgh for success. A lot of people don't like 49ers. So we understand that because that's success. And Patriots is success too.
Yes, they
But
are.
but please don't go there.
Right.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Meek Mill, worry about Hurt, man. Worry about him and everybody. Go stay in Philly, man. Don't even worry about all that stuff,
I
bro.
promise you, please, Philly, leave Lamar. Leave him
Yeah,
alone.
get him out your mouth, bro. I mean, come on,
Thank
dude.
you.
Just do whatever. I know that's your boy, but as far as the owner, nah,
Right.
that's crap. All right,
No, that
guys.
goes.
It's been real. Thank you guys for joining us. Big time. Thank you, Facebook. People who watched on Facebook. Thank everybody who watched on YouTube. Thank everybody who's great watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, ring that bell. Watch. We're getting closer to subscribers. We really appreciate you. We're really going to go ahead and do what we got to do. And we're going to go ahead and still bring some interviews on, do all that kind of
Yes, sir.
things. And y'all know how we do, man. Nothing but the
Yes,
best. We
sir.
appreciate everybody. God bless.
Yes. Be good.
Peace.
South Carolina.
It's 8 p.m. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.